Hello, it is time for my second video about the second season of DVF. So I just watched the episode The Tables Turn, and no one was exceedingly annoying this time, although I still don't understand how these women who are so quick to say how much they've done and how much they've accomplished can't communicate that well. I understand being nervous, but one girl was in the room and Diane said, "Tell me about yourself." Insert awkward silence. And then she's like, "Well, what do you want to know?" So then Diane is like, "Well, tell me something about yourself." And she literally could not answer the question. She went into, "Well, if you'd ask me questions, I'd be fine." So a part of that I understand, as I am someone who responds better to questions versus freely talking about myself. However, professionally, I think I can handle it. I'm pretty sure I could. If someone I'm looking to work with says, "Tell me about yourself," just say the best things about you and why you're qualified for the job. So that was a little annoying. Um, Another thing I realized, though, why I like DVF so much, and even the current employees, is their no nonsense attitude. I love how they talk. They're very direct, very honest, and I love that. And P.S., that is what also makes me a great candidate for working with the DVF brand in communications. But we'll get back to me later. So they were at one of the vision shows. It was a show for the eyeglasses. And she came in, and the girl, she was like, "Well, you guys aren't ready. You know what's going on here," and giving them pointers. And she was like, "Well, there are two things that I would have done: be and ready." Love that. Just be ready. So that was pretty cool. Still a great fan of the show. This episode wasn't as annoying. Just their inability to really communicate effectively is still a little concerning. Some of them are young, but the ones who are so quick to say they worked at Vogue, so quick to say they've done everything, just seem to have a problem communicating effectively, which also means listening. That's a part of communicating. So I'm sure, well, I hope that they do better. Oh, and Cree left the show. She sat there and she just pulled herself out. I understand it. While I think Cree is nice and probably does some things well, she never really inserted herself into the brand. I think it's one thing, and it's fine to stay true to who you are, and be that individual. That's something that Diane seemed to like, and the larger reason that she even brought her onto the show and the competition. But she never tried to understand the brand. You can stick out and still represent something else, especially when it comes to employment. Think about that. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed my little video and my thoughts about this episode. The next episode, comes on today, Sunday. So once I watch that, you will see my video for that. And thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.